Gemini, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a weekly reading from the 24th through the 30th, ladies and gents. I want to see what's going on with you. I want to get some clarity for you. I want to look within you, okay? I want to look at your person's energy. I want to look where your situation is going. What is the prominent energy in Gemini's love life? That's what I want to look into. What's going on here with the Geminis in their love life at this time? What are you resonating with on an emotional level, on a mental level, and on an energetic level when it comes to how you associate with romance? Talk to me. What do they got going on here? The Geminis. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of overthinking, ladies and gents. All right? You're definitely under a lot of pressure. As a matter of fact, I feel that you've been dealing with a lot mentally. Let's just say you've been very mentally restless. You've been, maybe assuming things, projecting ideas that are just putting you in a very stressful state. The Nine of Swords speaks of a level up. You are now feeling all that you've cultivated. Everything that you amassed regarding negativity in your mind is now weighing on you. Okay, and you're feeling the repercussions. You could even be having insomnia. You could be having anxiety throughout the day. You could be feeling restless and not even know why. It ain't like you're thinking about your love life, but you're just already in this frequency that, needs to be dealt with here. And I'm gonna try to help you out with this, but let's see how this unfolds. Tell me more about Gemini's energy here. What are they stressed out about? The Four of Coins. So you guys are very emotionally unavailable. You guys are shut off. I don't think that you're open to anybody. I don't think that you're even keen to connecting at this time. What this can also insinuate is that you want to connect with somebody, but you're holding back. Okay? The Four of Coins. Take it as it resonates. There's an element of preserving yourself. Preserving yourself, holding on to yourself out of the sake of protection. And I can only see why. All right, you aren't doing well internally to begin with, and to expose yourself towards the possibility of getting hurt is something that you just do not feel inclined to doing at this time. Tell me more about Gemini's energy when it comes to their romantic love life. Death. Fuck. You guys may be mourning a ending that ensued here. All right. I feel that something hasn't really ended for you, ladies and gents. Maybe you had a breakup with somebody here. Could be a fire sign. You get a lot of fire energy here. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Two of Cups. Could be a Scorpio individual for some of you. We got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck and Death energy, which is Plutonic, to say the least. Nevertheless, what I'm seeing here is that you're still holding on to an ending that happened for you, thus not really allowing the ending to come to completion, or to completion rather. So, man, you are emotionally disconnected, you're mentally overwhelmed and stressed out, you're emotionally unavailable and blocked off, and you're going through an ending, a breakup, yet your energy feels a bit obstructive toward allowing this ending to actually culminate. Let's see. What is this Nine of Swords about? Why is Gemini in this Nine of Swords energy? Because you had a fucking breakup, ladies and gents. Some of you are having a major fucking realization. All right? Some of you are having a major realization and it's sinking in. The truth of the matter that something has come to an end here for you is weighing on you heavily this week. Now, let's not go down a dark rabbit hole. We're going to get you out of this dark rabbit hole. Okay, and that's what I'm here to tell you, is that life ain't as bad as you may be experiencing it. Right now, you seem to be very immersed in the fucking dark. But give me a second here, ladies and gents. We're going to see how this is going to play out for you. All right. Tell me about the Tower. What's going on here? Why the Tower for Gemini? This is an absolute sudden, abrupt fucking destruction, okay, of a situation. Maybe you weren't expecting this breakup. Maybe you weren't expecting this betrayal. It came suddenly and it came with a fucking wrath. All right. And you are feeling the repercussions of whatever happened here. And you are going through the fucking dungeons of Mordor, to say the least, ladies and gents. And there ain't nothing pretty about it. All right. Now, I would feel a lot better if I were to see an energy of proactivity, of you actually moving on, of you moving forward and making progress. We all go through breakups, certainly. But the problem here is that you're stagnant. You're stuck. Okay? You went through a breakup. Good. Maybe the person you were dealing with isn't to your best interest. Maybe it wasn't ever going to work out. Maybe the relationship was not, standing on a solid foundation. Who the fuck knows why you guys broke up, why you had a fallout with this individual. But the problem is that you're stuck in this energy. Why the Four of Swords? Why the Four of Coins? Why the Four of Coins for Gemini? The Three of Cups. Tell me more. The Five of Swords. So I feel you conflicted in regards to a situation. I feel that, first of all, there isn't common ground. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye with whomever it is that's significant to you. All right? And there is this inclination to wanting to connect. What is this Three of Coins? This Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Gemini wants to connect with this individual. The Star card. I feel that you do want to heal this. I feel that deep down, ladies and gents, I feel that deep down, you are suppressing the desire to be in good terms and to be in union with whomever it is that you are in conflict with. All right? So understand that there's this resistance within you. Literally the fucking battle of the twins. One twin is like, I want to connect. I want to reconcile. I want peace. The other one is just conflicted. And therefore, because of this lack of congruency, there's this shutdown, ladies and gents. There's a shutdown, and then you're just dwelling in this energy. Nine of Swords, death energy. It's just, what's the death about? Why is the death here? Oh shit. Eight of Wands. So there's change coming into the situation, one way or another. I do see communication with the Eight of Wands. There's some sort of progress forward here. The Nine of Cups. What is this Eight of Wands here? What does this Eight of Wands insinuate for Gemini? Someone's coming around, Gemini. I don't know who the fuck's coming around, but this morbidness that you got going on is going to transform, is going to change, and then you're going to move towards a state of happiness here, a state of self-contentment with that Nine of Cups, because of some sort of message that's coming in that's surrounded by the idea of building some sort of emotional connection, okay? Can't see that, but the emotional connection, what this insinuates with the Two of Cups is, building reliability, building trust, seeing eye to eye with somebody here, giving your love, your cup of love to them, and them giving theirs to you. Right? There's a mutual imbalance, desire for friendship, for connection, for romance. Let's look into that. What's coming towards Gemini? What is this? What is this Two of Cups energy that we're picking up? What is this Two of Cups energy that we are picking up? Could be dealing with an earth sign. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but someone here is definitely coming forward and initiating an action that is intended to bring peace, to bring a renewal within the emotional state of the relationship. All right. Tell me more about this. I'm getting the same energy here, ladies and gents. We got a Knight of Coins. So someone who has been taking their time when it comes to making their way to you, all right, but they've been giving this a lot of thought. And understand that when this individual does come forward here is because they've been really patient with this and they've analyzed it and they've come to determine a solid decision that they want to make an advancement towards you. So let's look into their energy. Whomever it is that's significant in Gemini's life, romantically, what is this individual's energy towards Gemini? Whomever it is that's significant, this individual's energy towards you at this time is the Two of Swords. Okay, so this makes sense to why they are moving so slow. They're confused. They're at crossroads. They're having a hard time making a decision when it comes to you. This person doesn't have clarity, and I feel that this clarity is coming from the fallout that you guys actually had. All right? Tell me more about this person's energy. So, to begin with, I'm picking up someone here that is stagnant. Someone here that is having a difficulty making a choice, but I do see this proactiveness when it comes to contemplation, studying, and coming to a determination. Tell me more about this individual that Gemini is dealing with. Queen of Wands. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. All right. Nevertheless, someone here is interested in you, to say the least. Okay, they may be in two minds about you. I'll look deeper into this Two of Swords here in a moment, but someone is very passionate about you, very attracted to you, and inclined to connect with you, despite whatever defeat happened here between you guys, which kind of looks quite atrocious, to say the least. All right, I don't feel that anybody won. I feel that whatever led to this fallout between both of you were feeling defeated. Both of you were feeling like shit after this. Both of you, got whiplashed by whatever happened here. So tell me more about this individual. What's going on? What is their energy towards Gemini? Damn, they're conflicted here, ladies and gents. Five of Wands. You got the same energy here. So both of you guys have that mutual element of, I'm not seeing eye to eye with them. They're not seeing eye to eye with me. I'm not making an effort to compromise. They're not making an effort to compromise. But both of you guys are having a hard time with this, because there are emotions involved. There is desire for connection here. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here for this individual? Because they are going back and forth with the idea of coming forward and taking action towards you. All right? They're in two minds about it. They don't know whether they should take a leap or they shouldn't. So they're in a deep state of contemplation. I'll tell you one thing that I do note about this individual. This person already, they feel different about you. This person's already experiencing a different emotional state when it comes to you. So let's say that, you guys had a fallout and they were very wounded, or maybe they even had anguish towards you. They have now reached the point where they're looking at things differently here with the Hangman, right? The Hangman speaks of gaining different perspectives. So they've come to look at things differently, and they now feel a sense of renewal within their emotional state. This has now compelled this person to entertain the ideas of coming forward and taking action and bringing a new beginning within this connection. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Nine of Wands. They're wounded. You could be dealing with a Leo, all right? However, this individual is guarded, wounded, but they fucking love you, ladies and gents. Someone here's got a lot of feelings for you despite their defensiveness, despite the fact that they may have their walls up against you. Behind these walls, this person's definitely got, you can say they got their eye on you, okay? I'm not necessarily getting spying energy or anything, but you are in their mind, put it like that, okay? You are in their mind. And I'm getting a similar energy here where there's this inconsistency with inner alignment, kind of like what I saw with you. You were in this conflicting energy, but simultaneously you were desiring a reunion and to be in this joyful state. I just want to be in good terms. I want to celebrate. I want to be happy and joyful with this individual. This person is in the same shit. Literally conflicted, yet undeniably desiring a connection with you. At least their heart, to say the least. What's with the Five of Cups? The Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? They're disappointed here, ladies and gents. I don't see a lot of action coming from this individual, at least not with what I'm seeing here. All right, I feel that they're very disillusioned, and they tend to replay the conflict over and over and over in their head and just continue to go deeper into a negative state. The Judgment. Why is the Judgment here? The Queen of Coins. Man, I'm going to be honest with you, Gemini. The Seven of Cups. Despite this love and this inclination to connect with you, what I'm saying here regarding this individual, I feel that they judge the situation in a way that they feel it's a lost opportunity. It's something that's bygone. It's something that isn't worth investing into. And I must say, this person's got a lot to invest. They're appearing as the Empress. They're appearing as the Eight of Coins. This is someone here that is whole giving. This is someone here that would devote themselves to building, to cultivating. Furthermore, they're appearing as the Queen of Coins. This is someone that embodies an element of investing with a sense of consistency, with a sense of integrity, with a sense of devotion. Kind of like the earth energy. Consider a gardener. right? This individual goes out to the garden, they tend to the plants. They're in no rush to see these plants grow. They show up every day with consistency and water these damn plants out of pure love, out of pure investment, out of pure desire to just give of themselves in a selfless way here with this Empress energy. All right. So I feel this person's got a lot to give, but they judge the situation in a way where they feel as if it's a lost opportunity. And they kind of talk themselves out of whether it's worth investing into. And that's the thing, is that this person doesn't have the clarity. They don't have the fucking clarity. They have what it takes, but they don't have the clarity whether it's worth it. All right. Let me look into your advice, ladies and gents. But I will be doing an extended where I'm delving into this individual's blockage. What's hindering them? What is it? What are they actually viewing? What is their perspective here of the situation that is leading them away from making this effort? What is the blockage here? Why aren't they coming forward here when in fact we can see that they have these undeniable feelings for you? I want to see what actions they're going to take towards you this week, if any at all. I also want to look into this person's feelings towards you. I want to look into the future of this connection. All right. But before we go to the extended, I want to look into your advice. What is your advice for this week? What is it that you can take from this message and apply that will facilitate you in elevating yourself? Gemini, what is this? 6 of Cups. Fuck. This is an element of nostalgia, ladies and gents, and I really feel that you guys, you need to beware of spending too much time reminiscing, daydreaming, and just being stuck in the past about this individual. Some of y'all are missing this person. Some of y'all are waiting for this individual. Some of y'all are checking your phones to see if this individual fucking texted. All right? This element of stagnancy and waiting and waiting and waiting is exactly what you should not do. Okay? It's okay to miss somebody. It's okay to have feelings for somebody. But to allow these feelings to hinder you from being more productive, that's a fucking problem, ladies and gents. And that's what I'm saying here with all this stagnancy. Understand that you are not going to get better by placing your awareness on this situation of the past, Gemini. It's only going to waste your fucking time when you can be investing that time on bettering yourself. You can better yourself, educate yourself, go to the fucking gym, get in the best shape of your life. There's so many different things that you can do rather than spending so much time reminiscing on whomever it is that you miss. But I miss them. I know you fucking miss them. And it looks like you love them too, Queen of Cups. But I feel what needs your priority is your own emotional groundedness and stability. All right? Man, tensions are here, ladies and gents. I really feel that this individual, I mean, you both are, I feel you both are avoiding each other, and both of you guys are watching each other. Both of you guys are curious of one another. 1818 on the timer. All right? Ladies and gents, I feel that both of you guys, I mean, we saw the spread. There's a congruency, there's a synchronicity here in your energies. I'm not taking action. We're in Discord, but I got feelings for them. You both are feeling this way, and I feel that deep down there is an alignment towards reconnecting with one another, yet there isn't action towards that. On the contrary, there's action towards withdrawing, towards refraining from giving into this. Tell me about Gemini's advice here. The Ten of Swords. I already told you, Gemini, you need to prioritize your own emotional wellness, ladies and gents. Otherwise, you're going to continue to remain stagnant in this brutal and negative energy. And best believe that if you're carrying this, it's going to follow you like a fucking shadow, and it's going to taint everything that you do, including your worth ethic, including your relationship with your family or whomever it is that you have around your immediate proximity. All right? So take care of yourself, ladies and gents. Take care of yourself. Love, I don't feel should be a priority for you right now. I feel that love, self-love should be a priority. Okay? Not love outside of you or love in a relationship. Y'all need to take care of yourselves. Nevertheless, I'm going to look deeper into this individual's energy. Okay? I want to see what's going to happen here. I want to see what they actually have within themselves, what's blocking them, what actions they're going to take. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you with a video, ladies and gents, with a view from Santiago, Chile at 11,000 feet of altitude, moving about 120 miles per hour. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you.